What up, my dudes? Welcome to another playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV Online. Right now we're going to do a little bit of a side questing. The latest patch of 7.35 have just been released. They released a bunch of other new content for it. I think there was a trial in there and the new Monster Hunter crossover. So right now, not necessarily going to do that, but I'm going to try to get some other stuff done. Hopefully everybody's having a great day. Seems to be raining in game right now. Normally I try to figure out where things are going, but I double check the stream, get your guys' chat up so I can see it a little bit better. And yeah, lately we've been working on Final Fantasy Tactics, the Elise Chronicles. It's always been a good time. Oh, Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster. So if you guys caught those streams, we're working on that right now. And if you guys don't know, if you haven't joined the Discord, it is an automatic link to get in. Got to copy and paste it if you're watching on TikTok from my bio. We collect names on Final Fantasy XIV and Final Fantasy XI. So if you guys are playing any of those games and you have interesting names, screenshot them and get them in our Discord and come in and say hi in general chat. We got Josh in here. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Thanks for liking the live. Right now I got to figure out... Yeah, we should be good, I think. Keep double checking stream standards. But yeah, Josh, let me know if you can keep an eye on certain things. But I don't think the stream really lagged the last time when we were doing, what was it? That raid or some other stuff. Dungeon running, I guess. So that wasn't too bad. Which is obviously the case. I figure we gotta go. What's up, Lulu? What's going on? We'll go right to the domain. The domain. We gotta start off, do a few other things. I was gonna do a little more tactics tonight, or today. That'll be later this afternoon, I think. But yeah, Lulu, what's going on? How's your day going? Got our new bow. I think it's fucking sweet. It's expensive as shit. Thanks for the gift. I might need that to help pay for the the bow that's on my back. Crazy. I haven't seen you, Guri, for a little while, right? Ninja Quest. Good to see you, Titus. When we received the word that you, of all people, have answered the call, I scarcely believe it. Yeah, here you are. Lord Hien will be pleased for the reunion if you would wait here a moment. Yes. I'd pick a different job, but I think this is the only one I can do. Shit's gonna get real. I haven't seen Lord Hien in a while. Well, that Amy should guide your steps to our door once more with fortuitous timing. He was, I guess, after Stormblood, you don't see him very often. Pray forgive me for not affording you a hero's welcome, but time is not on our side. So the pray forgive me part, I always think of Minfilia every time somebody says that. Pray forgive me, but meet me at the Waking Sands, or whatever the hell the saying is. How long after receiving word of men transforming into hideous beasts in Thavnir, a similar creature was born of a woman in Isari. After attacking another villager, it took to the skies and fled. Who are we not know? Or we know not. Dude, this music is so fucking epic. I've always, like, I know people give Stormblood a lot of shit, but their music in this fucking expansion, I love that, like, you know, like military. It gives me that Final Fantasy XI, like when you first log into Final Fantasy XI, it's got that dun 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 like song. Oh, it's epic. And an all too cruel twist of fate, for the one slain was among the prisoners returned to us in that deplorable exchange with Asahi and the Empire. Just when they had begun to piece their life back together. Blasphemy must be stopped. Alas, our foe won't be to keep us to the skies, will beyond the reach of our samurai and shinobi. Crazy. But they need that little dun 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 dun. Thus did we seek the aid of the proficient in ranged combat and able to pluck the beast from the heavens. Of course, martial prowess alone will not solve our problems. Others have turned into weaker but less gruesome abominations, as was the case in Thavnir, and their numbers increased by the day. From what I understand, the phenomenon is not unlike a sickness which spreads by feeding on fear and anxiety, emotions which of late can be found in abundance. Slaying the beast means nothing. The people's hearts cannot be put at ease. Oh no, they killed their crazy music. Epic. Out of breath, huh? What's up, Rena? How's it going? Dav helped the villagers. They all went streaking. Sir, please calm yourself. Tell us what happened. Calm. He had to run through the rain to get here. Rena. Another has been turned into Namai. My lord, for a blessing, no one was harmed. And the beast flew into rage, but the people are in panic. I fear what happens next. Oh no. How's everything going, Rena? How's things going? Thanks for liking the live. Your day going okay? Seems like to be a beautiful day out today. It would seem we have less time than I thought. Worry not, we'll see to the beast. If yet there's no cure for this affliction, but we will save what lives we can, I promise you. That might be a big mamie. Just you ready to join the fray? I mean, what other choice I got, right? I got dumped today by someone that I wasn't even dating yet. What? Is that the same one you were trying to do the date thing with? And they called it off, or you called it off and went to work? No, they called it off. You went to work, I think. Oh no, I'm sorry. His loss. Ah. Weird. So he broke up with, but you weren't dating, right? You were just going on a date. Was last seen near the glittering basin. Come, I'll show you. I'll show you sideways. Huh. That's wild. The beast was right here, I swear it. Yeah, you probably think I just hang out there. Thank you for leading us here, but it's not safe. Please return to your village. Which is yonder up there, and those bees will fucking mess you up. Look at the fog, isn't that sweet? The fog's pretty cool. They've had, how Polish I am? Oh, ask backwards. Polish or Polish? Thanks for sharing the live, dude. Fun things you guys do over there. This is an alt? No, not an alt. Different. Just more quests that they're still picking up and doing. Fine, remember there's blasphemies are no longer people. They will not hesitate to strike you down, so you must not let us waste any more time. These are like the weird, or not weird, but the battle ones that you can do for each. Like you can use any melee or something, or DPS. Was a run there, right? Guess I can use the other one. I didn't even think about that. Hold on, we'll put a mount guide in here. Yeah, the new one for Monster Hunter, we can put his ass in here. Yeah, I don't really put him in here, but healer stance. Does he fly? Oh, he does fly. Woo! That's crazy. I don't see any information on this rock unless it's up here. Could be way the fuck up here. Nope. Says it's down this way. Aha. I think I still like the Chocobo better. He's okay. Cool. I don't normally do fights with the bard. Feels weird to fight with him. Just a little bit. I'm sorry to hear your date went sideways, or whatever might have been going on. Alright, we heard shouting and came as fast as we could. My god, I'm glad I'm here. It appeared Titus arrived not a moment too soon. Why did you kill my brother? Oh, because he turned into the monster. Brother? Young man, that creature was not your kin, not anymore. He had not laid to rest. It would have killed you and countless others. But if your heart cries out for one to blame, let it be me. The beast was slain at my behest, for it was the only way. I mean, this is a weird stare off, right? Oh, it's cool. I respect him for the honesty. Dude, I don't even remember this question. This, because it's a new one. This is the new ones for Dawn Trail. It's the, like, the, what do they call them? The DPS challenges? The one for tanks, DPS, healers, and melee, or ranged, yes. Damn, it doesn't get it, huh? Gonna die. Not good. Hanging out here in the... I don't even know what that grass is called. Missy, what are you doing here? Searching for Tombo. So clearly you found him first. The monster was his older brother, as you may have guessed. And Tombo gave chase the moment it ran off. Forgive him for his outburst. Well, I mean, he did just murder his brother, right? What's up, Mark? What's going on, buddy? His brother was all he had left. His father was conscripted by the Empire and was regrettably not among those who returned to us in the recent exchange of prisoners. The hope that they might one day be reunited was the only comfort when they... Oh, when the Viceroy still ruled. I can only imagine how they felt. Walked into Isari. Got to overperform herself. Damn. Tsuyu may have had no memories of the monster she was, but her victims still see her in their dreams. Nonetheless, like many, the brothers prayed your mercy would see family restored. Then they learned of her death and their father's absence, deprived of hope and hate all at once. Did nothing. Damn, this is getting deep. My apologies for rambling. No, it was rather enlightening. I don't think I remember seeing... When I seen the Castle of Doma in Final Fantasy VI, I don't think it quite looked like this. I wonder how they reimagined. Probably just molded and scaped it and put it in within the Eorzea realm in their own twist. Kind of how Yoshi P takes about everything. Does it that way. He just takes it and goes, we'll just twist it to my own ends. Make it work for the theme park. I spared the woman who brought him pain and took the brother who brought him comfort. I would hate me too. I swear I'll set things right for Tombo. For all the people of Doma, please return home, Issy, and be safe. What's that called? When they turn the monsters, the Sundering or whatever, but I don't think that's happening here though. Or tempering. Let's return to the Doma Enclave. The ordeal is giving me much to consider because, like, I thought the tempering was done. You know what I mean? when you get so far in the story, and I don't know, people are watching spoiler-wise, but there's stuff that you can do that'll help things. But I don't know. Kind of crazy. I don't come into Doman very often. Owe you a great debt for your timely assistance. An apology for I've made you an executioner in the young Tombo's eyes. That I've been the one who witnessed cut down the beast his brother had become. We didn't have time to dwell on the regrets. Maybe you shouldn't have been. Wonder if the brother... Do you actually see him turn into it, though? That's the thing. You can take action, and after hearing Tombo and his brother, I believe we must know what must be done. Ian is so daddy. I haven't seen him in a long time. Crazy. Oh, that explains it. Never did these. Yeah, these quests, like I said, they're in Dawn Trail, like in Tolilio. When you go there, there's like 4 of them, and you can only get there if you're like level 90 in whatever respective job you need to be. Category. A great many of our brothers and sisters returned to us to the prisoner exchange, but even so, there's those who remain yet lost to us. Maybe his dad will show up. Meanwhile, Yotsuyu, who was directed responsible for much of our people's suffering, was never held to account for her crimes. In death, she claimed vengeance for her suffering at the hands of her brother. But it came at the expense of justice for her countless victims. Ah, damn. People of Doma have every right to resent me, failing them in their grief. I mean, he takes a lot of shit on his shoulders, though, right? I mean, he ends taking a little hard, but I mean, I guess he's responsible. I don't know. That's how a leader, should do things, I guess. Like the captain goes down with the ship, you know what I mean? He's trying to rewrite the ship. What's up, buddy? How are you today? What are you into? Final Fantasy XIV. 14, we're doing some job quest stuff for like, I can't remember what they're actually called. Like duty quests, maybe? Ones where you can be either melee or ranged DPS, healer, or tank, and they can just do their things. And they have them for each level. At least 85 to 90, I think. Crazy. We're on Genova, Midgard, Cactuar, and Brynhilder. But yeah. So anyway, yeah, it's really weird because since we're playing Final Fantasy VI right now, the Pixel Remaster, seeing the way Doma looks is not the way we see Doma look in 6. So it's weird how Yoshi P kind of twists it a little bit. Genova, nice. Always a good one. Very populated. People of Doma have every right to resent me for failing them, right? Okay, so who left alone in their anger and their plan? Let's go, Ian. With despair. But yeah. Crazy. The same as Tom Bro's brother. I mean, I didn't know it was his brother. I don't think unless I wasn't paying attention. Which is why we must need consider, else share the anguish, find ourselves in beasts by more beasts. I'm on all servers, I'm sure you are, Rena. So yeah, we're playing through those as well, because I just figured we'd start with a little bit of Final Fantasy XIV. Normally, we're playing Final Fantasy VI, trying to get through that. We've been playing through all the series, the FF series in general. So we're 1 through 5 on the Pixel Remasters and the 3D remakes. So did the 3D remake of 3 and 4, but we didn't do the after years. And now we're working on 6, the Pixel Remaster, to lock in those. We'll probably skip 7 since we did Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth. So we're going to do 8, 9, 10, 10-2. We'll skip 11 because we already all have a playthrough of 11 and 14. So then we'll do all 13s, and then we'll do 15 and 16. 16 again. I mean, I've done all these ones, but right now we're working on 6 and Final Fantasy Tactics: The Evil East Chronicles. They just released that at the end of September, so I've been making rounds of the villages to inquire after those whom their neighbors believe more distressed of late. We got a lot of shit to do, my dudes. Very good. The other shinobi shall continue our search for the blasphemy, which that's what they're calling these things instead of the tempereds. As for you, my friend, we need your talents again. Ere long, rest assured we'll keep apprised on your findings. I don't know how you play so many games simultaneously. It's difficult sometimes, because right now we're also working on Gears of War Reloaded, and there's Expedition 33 I never got a chance to finish because I got a little too buck wild. And a bunch of other games came out at the same time. Plus, a lot of people were playing like Spooktober type of stuff. You know, like horror games. It's Halloween. Yeah, I'm all over the map, dudes. Crazy. Titus, we've yet to ascertain the whereabouts of the blasphemy. I'm sorry, but for a blessing, we have received no reports of others and that turned. Yeah, this is basically just like the tempering. I want to be part of your team. You're always on my team. Everybody that's in here is always on my team. We've been doing a thing lately and kind of came up with this with Josh. So when we're playing Final Fantasy Tactics, for the people that are new in my stream, we take the top likers of all the streams. So if you guys are tapping away on TikTok, we'll put you in our Discord, which you can join our Discord. It's in the bio. Copy the link and paste it in, and you'll be able to get in. But if you guys get the top likers, we'll go through all the names and who is top or best. We'll keep making new characters in Final Fantasy Tactics and try to level you, whatever job you want to do. We'll just keep working on that. I mean, I don't know how many characters I can add, depending on how many people come in here, but still. Oh, Expedition 33, Chef's Kiss to the gaming. Dodd 2 playthroughs. Got everything in Platinum. Wow, that's crazy. So it's dedication, man. Dedication when you get that kind of stuff done. Yay! Lord Ian, for his part, he has made a concerted effort about to go in villages and converse with the subjects directly. I mean, that's pretty good for a leader to do that, right? Suspect his constant presence has served. You know, it's funny, he says he does all this, but when's the last time you've seen Lord Ian, even in these areas? I never see him. This is the first time I've seen Lord Ian since probably the end of Stormblood, maybe the beginning of Shadowbringers, maybe? As one might expect, he has been dedicated and diligent, but I fear he has been away over long, yeah. Thought to go visit and should have been his last destination. So, like, also, Yuguri she's part of the ninja quest line. Weird that I'm seeing her here, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure she's ninja, right? I did the ninja quest line and I ended up maxing out that job, so I have to do it with Bard, which is weird, I think. See, he couldn't put my name on the brothel character, so now I'm a thief. No, you're a thief right now because I'm trying to unlock other jobs. Because you have to level through them to get them. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to put you in there somewhere. Where the hell is he? So sad about you, Gary. Yeah, it's bad dealio. Actually, let's get we'll see if we can get going on here. Oh yeah. Got a little Monster Hunter mount. Let's get out of here. Fly's kind of weird because his arms are like way up. Can't tell if he flies like a chicken or what, but that's true because I have a ninja quest with her, but I'm staying Dragoon and leveling a Paladin right now, so doing quest clearly is a Realm Reborn area as I'm near the end of Heavensward. That's wild. Yeah, it's like all over the place. So you are using me. What? Yeah, I use you all the time. Because I got you as I leveled you as the chemist, and I threw, what is it, item throw on you. When you do that, you can kind of throw, you can still be a chemist and be a thief. And then you level thief up, and I think you said you wanted to be a warrior, but I thought you said you wanted to be a dragoon. That it is. Titus and Guri, my apologies if I gave you a cause of concern. Assessing the state of affairs here in Asari has proven difficult. No shit, and for the guy that leads everything and he's on like some random rock. Well, I guess this little deal's here, but still. Is a Dragoon in Tactics? Yes. You can get a Dragoon in Tactics. You can get, let me whip out my trusty Collector's Edition map, which also I think comes with a deluxe one. The weird jobs, because they also have Squire, Chemist, Knight, Archer, Black Mage, Time Mage, Summoner, and Thief. Then you can get White Mage, Mystic, Dragoon, Monk, and then it goes from Mime, Orator, Bard, Arithmetician, Geomancer, Samurai, Ninja, and Dancer. But as you notice, there's no Paladin. But there's a Dark Knight and a bunch of other jobs that they added afterwards, but they still did make Paladin. It's technically a Holy Knight, and that's a Grius. And she's like that. I want to be a Dragoon character in your party if you got one. I don't have one yet, but I did unlock the jobs. What's up, Aaron? What's going on? Joe? Oh, and Tangy? Everybody's up in here. Okay? To put it simply, people, one of all, refuse to speak with me. Knowing the blasphemy originated here, I cannot help but wonder if it's... So I wonder if they're sealing this from the tempered ones. Crazy. Perhaps you continue to engage with people in my steed. There's no cause to deny you two. Well, I mean, you are having us kind of run all over hell, right? Thanks for sharing the live, Josh. As usual. I think you're working today, right? Nonetheless, I will don a disguise, lest I draw an undue attention. Come, Titus, let us see what we can discover. You want to be a Dragoon character in my party? Yeah, like I said, I'll try to find out. I gotta unlock them, but you can always change names too, but I'll have to level you for a little bit and put you in and kind of rotate everybody out. Maybe if you guys are watching the live at the time, maybe that's when I'll switch characters and try to work you in story somewhere. I'll have to level everybody up. I think he's way over here, right? Ah. Concerned villagers. That's right, the blasphemy was born of a young woman here in Asari. Tragically, or tragic really, every day she prayed for the safe return of her husband, but it was not to be. So she just turned into a monster. That's crazy. Game, yep, this is Final Fantasy XIV Online. Let's see, I am, to be honest, I fear for the lost drove for poor mother-in-law, Mad. Isai has ever been a devout believer in the Kami. The Kami or Kami? I think it's Kami, right? Yeah, this is the MMO. There's two MMOs, Final Fantasy XI Online and Final Fantasy XIV Online. Two of them. But she somehow convinced herself as Minato has become one. Delusions of grieving parent, obviously, but an alarming number of people have come to share their inner belief. This is what's weird. Why are they turning into monsters? Like, I don't know. Because you hate things or life isn't going well for you. I don't think I've ever seen... Well, psychologically, people have turned into monsters. Lost their fucking mind. They've never turned into a giant monster, ripping people up. Blasphemy, you're mistaken, my friend. Our village was visited not by a monster, but a Kami. Kami? I don't know. Izanami? Where Lord Hien is cold and callous, he offers the boldest compassion and love. Oh, man, they're going against him like a champ. Not good. Wrong guy. He's a burly guy. Oh, a great debt to Lord Hien. Not for him, I would still be fighting under the Imperial standard. Hold on a second, I gotta reply to a text here. One second, my dudes. What do you guys think of Final Fantasy XIV? You guys enjoying it? Do you guys still play it? Let me know if you guys are taking a break or if you actually really rocking on 14 still. And while you do that, I'm gonna be right back. All right, I'm back. There we go. Trying to get stuff figured out for lunch plans, my dudes. And other things I got to do. Anyway, but the village suffered dearly under the occupation. What's more, our Lord failed to punish the Viceroy for her crimes and failed to reunite many with their loved ones. And I understand why poorly of him. Wow. They really don't like him right now. Hey guys, thanks for liking the live and sharing it. I mean, that gets us definitely on the FYP. More people are coming in and hanging out. You have all kinds of different folks to stop in, depending on which game you're playing. That's the one thing, like, when you're known for playing one game, there's the same type of folks that come in. When you're just bouncing around from game to game, it gets a little wild. Different people, different strokes for different folks. Telling them all the bad news. I see. Little wonder why they refused to confide in me, but the belief held by some that blasphemy is Kami. I don't know. I don't know which one it is. Should we say this Kami? Probably like Kamehameha. Kami. However, a few quite concerning. Isanami presides over life and death. She gave birth to the nation of Doma and ushers souls of the departed unto the land. Had an early lunch and ate too much. What did you have for lunch? Curious. Trust you understand what it would mean to deny them a source of hope in such dark times, even one such as this. Villagers also claim that Kisai can speak with the dead. In fact, she will be holding the gathering to demonstrate her powers along. So she's full of shit. I think she's speaking with the spirits and she's going to tell these people a bunch of lies. They're going to believe it too, because of the time era. The perfect opportunity to gauge the extent of their fanaticism. Not for me, of course. My presence would draw undue attention. Might ask both of you to attend. Yeah, so undue attention. You don't even show up normally. Your followers will be gathering in the tavern. Come along. She turned weird. What kind of sideways shit she's holding here. Whoa, she looks shady as fuck. An old Alrai, maybe? Oh, spirits of Asari, I beseech you, lend me your voice and let presence be known. Cross the veil and be among us once more. Where's all the candles and shit? You gotta light a bunch of things for seances? Oh, God. Did she hear? Jump into her? Uh-oh. Akitsu. Crazy, a soft chicken grilled cheese burrito. Oh my god! Josh, just throwing out tacos? Fuck, dude, I can eat tacos every day of the week. Burritos, doesn't matter. Anything Mexican oriented, it's just... Good. Messed up, I added a little tiny side wrap thing I made. That's alright. That's more extra tacos. Yeah, see, he knows what's up. He's like, yes. Would you like to make out, father? Oh, oh shit, never mind. Whoops. Is that his voice? I mean, it's not voice, but I assume it's his voice. Still tending the nets, like I taught you. Oh, maybe she's the real thing. Yes, father, every day, thanks to you, we never want for fish. Our bellies are never empty. Okay, I get it. Weird way of saying it. I was proud to be your son. I was always too embarrassed to tell you before, but I am proud to have been your father. You have been blessed by the sea bounty. So the nets thing would have been thrown off because it's something only he knows, right? Or maybe she knows that his father did fishing and netting. Maybe she did really good research. Hurts. Father was wrong. He's dead. He's in terrible pain, my child. What do you mean terrible pain? Isn't he dead? Those who have cheated death's design yet live. Disrupted the natural order and spirits suffer. Maybe they're trapped in between. You know, like, can't remember what that's called. Not the void, but like Trapped between life and death. Purgatory? What must we do to ease their pain? Give me money. Give me lots of money. Fear not, Izanami shall put all to rights. You'll claim the souls not long for this world and deliver them unto the hereafter. When her work is finished, your father's spirit and all the others will find peace. Weird. Can you find my father? Can you speak with him? Kisai, can you commute with my husband? What about my family? Help me, Kisai, please. Everybody wants help from her, though. I'm like, yep, head nod. That's all we need to see here. Nobody knows that we left. The key size ability, all that she claims. Young man spoke with his dearly departed father through her. I find that rather hard to believe. Even so, those in attendance appeared quite convinced, my lord. I was curious if she did the voice or was it her voice. It should have indicated, like, you know, male or female voice, that way we kind of know. As I suspect a great many of villagers I've spoken with recently are as well. Everywhere I went, the people were in so much pain. There's nothing I could do or say to give them solace. Yet for all their anguish, there has not been a single report of villagers turning since the incident with Tonbro's brother. Maybe his brother's not dead and she like tied him up or some shit. You know what I mean? Like kept him from his brother and then said he's the monster. Then we killed the monster and his brother is just alive somewhere. Which can only mean that word of Kisai and her ability to speak with the deceased has spread the belief we cannot commune with our loved ones, and death is a comfort far beyond my power to provide. If that's the case. Though I fail to see how people would abide Kami claiming innocent lives to restore order. She comes. Uh-oh. Blasphemy here? Well, ain't nobody outside. Somebody actually change. I want to see them change into a monster. Not, there's a monster here. Lord Heian, the Kami, she appeared as if it was from nowhere, and in the next instant, this poor man was... Is he dead? We were too late. He's faking it. Let's pile drive on him. I spoke with him before in Eorzea. Wasn't he one of the villagers returned? Oh, I don't know. You recognize him then? Yeah. I just talked to him like 10 minutes ago. Right? Here said he and the blasphemy's first victim were former conscripts. Who would the fiend be after, I wonder? Does not become Lord, my lord, to speak ill of the con. Ah, shit, there she is talking shit. Man, she's got a lot of that stone around her. Mean she's super old or what? Is the stone all around her neck? I understand you are come to investigate the rumors of a monster born in our village. A blasphemy, you called it. But you're sorely mistaken. My daughter-in-law, Minato, was chosen to serve as a vessel for his tsunami. I witnessed her ascension with my own eyes. Oh yeah? Did anybody else witness it? Yeah, see, I can see it with the echo.
And give a little gift.
Hey, thanks for the gift. Lulu, you're always on it. Yeah, 19. He's 19. Intense. You guys been at my side for a while. It's awesome. Always good to see you. Might have her as a queen of the stream. And put you in our Discord, or with our Discord top, maybe. We'll see. I can't, I won't. There's no logic in it. No justice. You gonna jump off the cliff or what? Which of Dome was spared? Given a second chance, and my husband condemned to die as a conscript. Never know what became of him. Lord Hien can't give me even that. When I look at the families he made whole, at their happiness, I feel the hole in my heart and the wound that will never heal begin to bleed. Wow. Oh shit, maybe she did turn. Thanks for liking the live. Got too much. Oof, maybe? Don't know which one that one is. On my beloved side, will I find peace? Probably not. But it's not blasphemy, it's more like, isn't that the tempering? Mustn't lose faith in Minato. Well, all will be well. Trust me. Trust in the kami. Just chill the fuck out. I want to believe. Like a sin eater. Or monster from the void, I mean. I did see it, so I don't think she's lying. Izanami is coming to bring peace to the souls of the departed, to restore balance between their world and ours. Surely you would not dare defy the will of the kami. This balance you speak of has claimed the lives of two innocents, but recently returned to us. I cannot and will not accept that the kami would condone such cruelty. He's shady as fuck. No crueler than the sight of Yotsui free and forgiven, while my husband and son fought Garlemald's wars, now dead and forgotten in a foreign land. With all due respect, Lord Hien, it is not your duty to protect. With all due respect, I'm going to talk shit about you. Like, I love this. Protect Doma and her people. How are we to place our faith in a man who places the enemy's safety and well-being above that of his own subjects? Only the kami are deserving of this adoration. They have always been. Oh yeah? Huh. Can't tell if she's deceiving people or if it's like the truth. Can't quite figure it out, dudes. Ooh. Villagers are no doubt loath to ask it of me, but preparations must be for burials and funeral rites. I can offer that much at least. I'm distracted during our conversation with Kisai. Is something the matter? Yeah, I watched the crazy shit. The echo and the blasphemy was indeed born of Minato. Bear witness to such horror. Our mind must have struggled to comprehend what she saw. As a woman of faith, perhaps her only surviving family becoming one with the divine was only reality which he should come to terms. I believe I know now what must be done. But I pray for her fervor? What, her fervor? Does not drive her to oppose us? Come let's read. Yeah, she's gonna oppose us because they all hate you right now because you didn't help them. What happens? You know what I mean? That's what happens, my dude. Doma? Oh yeah, okay, it is Doma. Sounds good for lunch, my dudes. Did you steal Hien's blood sword? Sorry, I have a feeling too fictitious today. No, I did not steal his sword, but I get what you're throwing down. Well, you gotta steal their sword. You gotta get their powers. I mean, that's the only way to play this game. You gotta steal everybody's powerful shit, and then you got the best in the game, and you can breeze right through it. Man, you gotta fucking... You gotta just have a little challenge in your life. If you're scared of challenge in gaming, you're not doing it right, I think. Like the people that pay to win, you know, they buy all the best shit so they can just fly through the game. You're like, what the fuck for? There's you know, you might as well just do, I call it the button beta game or whatever. So AVGN, which is the Angry Video Game Nerd, in one of his episodes, and I can't remember which one it is, but he creates this button that he pushes and it beats the game automatically. So he'll like put in something that he hates, you know, Jekyll and Mr. Hyde or whatever for NES, and you go, boom, and he'll hit it, beat it. Zelda 2, beat it. I think the same thing with that kind of mindset where everybody has to get all the best shit, all the crazy stuff, and then they just blow right through the game. So I'm thinking, if you know, what's the fucking point of playing the game if you can just hit the button and beat it right then and there, and then move on to the next? You're supposed to enjoy the journey of the game. Which I know there's people out there that are like hardcore, want to get everything, all the secrets, stuff like that. Which I'm not, you know, shitting on that. You can do all that stuff, that means you really enjoy the game and you love it. But when you take that information and you try to pass it on to others and tell them that's what they have to do too, that's not everybody plays the games the same. So each person plays a game differently and they enjoy it differently for different reasons. But let that person do what they want to do, and you know, look at their core memories of playing that game because of the way they played it, not because some crazy person that gets everything 100% completed tells them to do it. You know what I mean? So it's a little weird, but yeah, I get what you're throwing down. It's so funny. I tried the mustard on the pizza, by the way, and not a fan. Ooh, yeah, it's not good. I mean, it's acquired taste, I guess, for the people that love pineapple on their pizza. I don't like to mix two different tastes. It's just weird. I don't know, when you got fruit and like other things, fruit is meant to be sweet and delicious and kept on its own or in its own category. You mix that with something that's not sweet, it's not a good taste. It ruins it completely for me. It's almost like if you were to eat pineapple and someone just blasted mustard all over the pineapple and told you to eat it, you'd like, this is fucking gross. But if you're eating the pineapple by itself, it would be great, right? I don't know, maybe it's just an acquired taste. Who knows? This is a plain she was a good-natured and kind-hearted woman grieving for the loss of her husband. The loss alone may not have been enough to turn her. My failure to hold Yasuyu to account, together with the sight of other families reunited, compounded the turmoil in her broken heart. Which is crazy, yeah. The path in despair paved. It's like, I was also thinking, when you know, like when I go and eat Chinese food, like I don't get like sweet and sour sauce. I don't like that stuff. I don't like the mixes too. It's not my deal. I don't understand it, but yeah, there's also like orange chicken. Like orange chicken's got like a jelly on it, but it's also got breaded chicken. To me, that's weird. I don't like the jelly on it. I'd rather take the jelly off and eat the chicken breaded and just put it with some rice and other things. So it's, like I said, it's all acquired taste. It's weird. I'm not like super picky, but like when it gets a little bit, the taste get a little bit too rearranged. I mean, it's gonna mix in your stomach either way, but the taste of it just throws me off. Just enjoy the meat. You know, it's like when someone covers, like you get a good steak and someone covers steak in A1 sauce completely, then it just ruins the whole taste of the steak to begin with. But if you dab it, or if you know, try a little bit and add to it, it's like it's supposed to add to it, not cover it. That's the way I kind of look at it. Path of despair paid by good intentions. The truth will weigh heavy on the conscience unto my dying day. Ooh, there's somebody else here. Monada was prepared to die in sadness rather than live in hatred. You see the beast she has become, who would implore us to stop her. Which is why we must find the others who returned us to the prisoner exchange before they come to harm. Once their safety is assured, we may hunt down the blasphemy and bring the close to this tragedy. Dang. I forgot to put my food up. So I wonder if they did these quests to help litigate, or get people to come back in these areas that they haven't been in. You know what I mean? It's funny. I like how you just get done with a quest and you talk to them again. They're like, "Oh, Titus," or insert name here. "Oh, haven't seen you in a while." Like, I literally just got done fucking talking to you. But I get it. You could do the quest and run away and then come back. just in case. But it should be based on maybe like a timer. Like if you walk away and you go do something else, then the dialogue changes just a little bit because you came back. Might be a little bit too much for this spaghetti game though. You come back and ask the blasphemy. I've naught to share as yet. The shinobi have no sign of the beast. The returnees, however, are accounted for, and Lord Heian has seen them safely to Inkan? Huh. Presented assistant. Like, I can't remember these stuff. For the blessing, there is no reports of other villagers turning yet. Before the situation takes a turn for the worse, there's a matter I feel warrants further investigation. Isai. For the other villagers, Asari, I suspect she may, in fact, hail from the home of Sui no Sato. Knowing they would loathe to answer my inquiries, I entreated the Kojin to contact Sui no Sato instead. To hear the tale of it, Princess Kirinai, has made great strides in establishing stronger ties to the outside world. At mention of Kisai, however, their cordial warmth turned strangely cold. If they were to learn more, I fear that the little choice but go speak with the people of Suno Sato ourselves. Simple visit for you, I imagine, but a banishment complicates matters. That said, it has been many years since I left home, where I disguised myself. I might go unnoticed in your company. I mean, what else are we gonna do, right? What's up, Rena? What's with the question mark? Thank you. Let us know for the Ono Koro. You alright? You got a question? Something ruining your day? Whee! Look at this. Person sitting here like they're grumpy as shit. Look at this. Like, god damn. Oh no, actually. Oh, he's, never mind. Maybe he's meditating or something. It looks like he's gotta go to the bathroom, maybe. I don't know what's going on there. Da, da, da. I haven't checked any items I need to sell. Shit, my thing's full, huh? What is this bad boy? Wow. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of that shit real quick. Eight. Need to do 85. Probably get rid of that one, right? 80. Shit, I don't remember. Probably don't need that one right now either. Always leave 2 slots open. See how it rocks and shakes out. Gotta go through my inventory regardless. Got too much shit going on. Oh, it sells for 43? Really? Damn. Has many questions. Holy bouncing fucking, what do we got going on here? Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Shadows good? Check the shadows. I think we should be able to do shadows just fine. Glare. Let's do normal. Screw it. Had to turn everything down because of the crazy raids. We're like jagging up my whole fucking shit. Is literally not letting me post what I said. What? In what? TikTok? Or Discord? That's weird. Well, my Discord's like a community one, so it has a lot of guidelines and bots get all fucking crazy. I don't know about TikTok though. That's weird. I don't think it's that crazy on TikTok. I don't think I even adjusted anything on TikTok stuff. Home no longer. Wait a minute, we're already here, right? Where's the other one at? Stealing the hog. Have it on high, baby. We have to private message me on Discord or something? I don't know. Bizarre. You just hanging out on the dock, or? Then you know what else is an acquired taste? Oh god. Here it comes. You're such a goofball. Oh. Grody as fuck. The hell of a crazy name. I like it. Oh, weird. Now it lets you do it? I don't understand that. And it blocked you? No, it didn't. What? I don't know. TikTok's weird. It does weird things. Garments I wore when we first met sufficient, I think, conceal my identity. Did it give you like a timeout or something? Huh. That's bonkers. How many years has it been since I last saw home? Yeah, I don't know why it would do that. I have no idea. I'm a shinobi of Doma. But even as a child, I sought to ensure safety and survival of the Suno no Sato. I was quite bold in those days. Not a touch reckless, and together with my other children, I often ventured beyond the borders of my home. Because she was curiosity. We yearned for adventure, and so one day we sought to behold the wonders of Doma. Imagine our horror to discover a city of ruin and ash, imperial soldiers marching through the streets, and fled at the sight. In my haste, I lost my way into the bamboo groves. When I was there, I first met a young boy named Shun. Or Shun. I want to say Shun. Sounds better. But I don't know, it could be Shun. A sweaty mess as he swung his wooden sword with reckless abandon. Training to fulfill his duty as a samurai, he said. Having seen the destruction of which the Empire was capable, I felt the need to protect my home. I joined him in his exercises, and every day I resolved to protect those I grew to love. That's insane. I can't believe it blocked it. Yeah, I know, it's bizarre. What's up, Meryl? What's going on? I haven't seen you in a hot minute. Still trying to level your character up in tactics, by the way. Sadly, my elders refused to listen. They were content to remain hidden beneath the waves, and hopefully the Empire's notice. With a heavy heart, I left in search of the strength I believed sorely we needed. I found it was a shinobi. But feared war and conflict would follow on my heels did I return. Not begrudge them their decision, nor do I regret my own. Intense. Part of me is overjoyed that we thought seeing home again, openly defying the wishes of the Ruby Princess, however. We bode ill for my family. They have suffered enough for my transgressions. He takes a lot on his shoulders, huh? That's why, for the sake, I would remain not but faceless shinobi at your employ. I mean, whatever floats your boat. Thank you. That in mind, let us know. Let's make for the Sui no Sato. So when she's blocked, maybe TikTok's picking up on how spicy Rena is. They're like, we better calm her ass down. You ever seen like a oven fire, like a grease fire? They're like trying to put a lid on her, try to keep the flames contained. Spicy. Better look out. Damn. So she's covered that way, huh? I mean, that's why she normally looks, right? All these years, naught appears to change since the day I left. But now it's not the time to reminisce. We had work to do. TikTok better back off right now. You better tell him what's up. Isai's departure from Sui no Sato was likely decades ago. Perhaps the village elders will know why she chose to leave. Maybe. I think you're onto something. I bet they are. I bet they're like, this fucking chick, man, she's getting buck wild. Better tell her what's up. This guy yelling at these kids. Fucking get her right. Beat you with a ruler. Name sounds familiar, yet I'm really old. Apologies, my friend. Memory's not what it once was. I mean, those horns you got going on, those are elder horns for sure. You ever wonder if the Aura, like, when they make out, they fucking, like, bump their horns? He's even got a mustache horn. Are you seeing this? Wait, where the fuck am I? I'm drunk as shit. He's got a horn mustache. And beard. That is crazy. Think it grows that way? Run around the village. What do you hear? Shit. Oh. Should have known better. It's been quite some time since I've last heard that name. She was a priestess of the village, banished for drawing the heir for the former ruby princess. What has become after all these years, I wonder? Oh, she's right behind you. Please, is there anything else to tell you? Oh, wait a minute. No, the other chick. That's right. Whoops. Right, Josh, I am a hoot. No doubt about it. Rena, you're definitely a good time. Unagi was quite close with her, and memory serves, perhaps you should seek her out. Maybe. Mother, I'd hoped to avoid my parents, but there's no other way. Titus might ask you to take the lead. Oh, you have to talk to her parents? Aren't they gonna know who you are even though you're covered up? Just because I like walked in somewhere like my parents' house and then like I was covered up in something, they would know who the fuck I am by my voice and everything else. Can't hide from your parents like that. That's bonkers. Good to see you again. To whom do we owe the honor? This is Yagiri's parents, man. Right there. You get XP since it's level 90 quest? Yes. You only don't get XP if you're level 100, which is weirdly bizarre because in Final Fantasy XI, you can only be level 99. They never went to 100. And you could go like above 100 with like, I don't know, it's like gear and a bunch of other shit. There's ways of doing it. But with 100 in this one, it's weird that they maxed you out. So like, is the next expansion, are you going to go above 100? Are we going to go like 110? I don't know what the hell they're going to do. Or does the gear just make you better and you just maxed out at 100? I don't know how that shit works. Because it's different than like ESO, like Elder Scrolls Online, where you just keep leveling, I think. You can be like level 500 or something. Weird. Can't remember how it is in WoW because I don't play WoW, but it is good to see you. Let's talk to our daughter that we don't recognize because she's covered up. You know, I've been wondering that. Yeah, it's kind of bonkers. I don't know about the level system on that one, how they're going to change it around, because 11 you couldn't get above 99. In the old days, you couldn't go above level 70, I think, for the longest time. Isai, yeah, we were close, but that was a long, long time ago. So yeah, I don't know what they're going to do. I feel like it can be assistance to the man to whom we owe much. Yeah, because if they don't do above 100, then yeah, it's all gear-based, but it's not really set like 11. Like Final Fantasy 11 gives you a reason to go out in the world and get rare drops for items and gear to make your character better. 14 doesn't really do that. I mean, you have to have the gear to do the newest content. Other than that, it doesn't matter. You don't need like the best gear to fight like outside of that, really. I mean, I guess to do the ultimate raids and the other like instance shit you need. I don't think you need it for anything outside like in the regular world. I feel I can be of assistance to the man whom we owe so much. Wow. Yuri's mom is a cutie. No wonder. That's where she gets it from. I do think that since the whole mod systems have drama this year, they need to update them. Like customization, that's true, but they're gonna fight against it because it's Square Enix, or at least Division 3 and what Yoshi P is trying to do with trying to keep the level or the playing field level, or kind of like they act like Apple, you know what I mean? Where just like, this is our product, this is what you're gonna get, that's it. Like her to leave it, love it or leave it, or whatever. Isai was born to a family of priests, but there's always people that mod things, but yeah, it just gets out of hand because then they start modding other things that give them an advantage in battle and other stuff, and that's what people are. They're changing it so they can have an edge on people. You know what I mean? Like if they add more races. So I don't know if they're going to add more races in 14. They probably won't, since they balanced out the male Makote and the Rothgar. They gave a female Rothgar. They added Waklamot, shit like that. But I don't think they got the bunnies and they got bunny boys. They added them. I don't think they'll do any more. If it's a new race, I don't know. I don't see them doing another race, but I don't know. They might. They also said they weren't going to do any more when they added the bunnies and all that other shit too. So, I mean, since they did, why can't we have more options? It's because of the old gaming. This is a spaghetti game. Spaghetti. Final Fantasy XIV is built on an old game engine, and every time they update the code and fuck around with it, like, it breaks a lot of things, I'm sure. So like some Vera can't wear hats and Rothgars can't wear hats, and they're just updating it as they go. They're trying. There's so much you can do with an old game engine, you know? It'll just fuck everything up, probably. Cuts through the hair weird or does weird shit. They got to make sure it looks good and acts the way it's supposed to all the time. So they have to do fixes. Kisai was born to a family of priests. Even at an early age, she was possessed by extraordinary abilities. Much was expected of her. But everything changed that day. She said she could speak with the dead. No one believed her at first, but she continued to insist she could. I strove to prove it by demonstrating knowledge well beyond her years, a knowledge of events of which she could not have been privy. Word of her talent eventually reached the Ruby Princess. She was summoned to Shisui. Yeah, Shisui. Damn. Of the Violet Tides for a private audience. No one knows what Kisai said to her in the palace. But also I was thinking about Rena with your talking about adjustments and things. They're updating the game still. So they're able to like up-res all the character models and like boss fights and change mechanics and do other shit. So there is some stuff that we could do for a long time. Oh, look, it's Troublemaker Paladin. Hey, Minty, what's up? I haven't seen you in a hot minute. Where you been? How's life treating you? Some believe Kisai revealed a terrible secret of the royal house and perhaps spoke a blatant falsehood that proved her a liar. Indeed, the knowledge she claimed to divine from the dead was not always truthful, but who say the dead would know the truth or not seek to deceive? This we never certain. Yeah, I mean, that one chick sounds like she's full of shit for sure. Like she can't really speak to the dead. Been busy dealing with the new deep dungeon. Yeah, that's what everybody's doing right now is deep dungeon. On this actual character here, I haven't done the deep dungeon stuff. I did it for a little bit, and then before we even got done with the 50 floors, I think our crew kind of disbanded, or we did other things, something. So I got to go right fucking back through it again. I'm on floor 81. Hot damn. I know a lot of people are having fun with it. One thing that is certain, no small number of people found comfort in her words. Would I tell you more, but sadly I have not seen or spoken with Kisai since her banishment. You're doing her solo, huh? Solo, that's what I was doing earlier. It takes a little bit longer to do, for sure. But, the way to do it, you can just do it by floor and just keep saving, right? I haven't done that since Heaven on High came out, right? Yeah, because there was, Palace of the Dead, Heaven on High was the one that I gotta go through, and then, yeah, the newest one, which just came out with patch 7.35. So apparently it's pretty damn good. You get to deal with Titania. You get you riled up. Forgive me, but we have met your companion before. She looks familiar. Yeah, see, they can know her daughter when they see her. Geez, I'm so behind. I might as well start fresh. No, don't start fresh. Just jump right back in. You'll be fine. Start fresh, and then you're just gonna be right back where you are now. You're gonna get to that point, and then you're gonna get burned out, and then slow down, and or not sub. Just stick with it. Just get refreshed again. Jump back in. You'll be fine. The way 14 is. 14 is designed, and Yoshi P said this several times, where if you get bored or you get burned out, just play another game for a little bit, and then come back to it, and just keep going. And it's just a grind throughout life. You know what I mean? Yes, I'm in love with it. I loved the Elmeg area. Yeah, I've heard some pretty good things, for sure. Is that so? For the briefest moments, you reminded me of someone quite dear to my heart. Yeah, my daughter. Duh. Venus Shinobi, I presume you have heard tale as the Yuri Mistwalker. Should you chance to meet her, may I ask you to deliver her a message? Tell her her mother and her father love her, and that we could not be more proud of her. I think she saw right through the disguise. Hilarious. That's, yeah, like, they know better, for sure. And they know her voice. That's like, yeah, that's a no-brainer for sure. I will. No doubt she feels the same, and not a day goes by without you and her thoughts. She knows her daughter's voice. Redonkulous. I believe we have heard enough. I'll return to Onokoro. I mean, she did cover up all of her face and most all raw. I hate to say it, but it looks the same. You know, there's skinny build. Got a bunch of different things on him. Tail, look at that tail sway though, huh? A wiggle and a sway and a wiggle and a way. Let's go. So if I'm the one causing trouble, I think Minty is the one causing trouble in the deep dungeons now. No wonder you're doing it solo. I'll get you. Trying to burn through some of this extra food I have laying around. Haven't checked the timers. Too much is back. Too much for all y'all. Here we go. My apologies for placing you in a particular situation. You had to see your parents. It's fine. I must confess, it did my heart good to see mother and father as well. So my favorite thing about these type of quests, by the way, is that you get to go in areas and look at stuff in the background and really, you know, get involved with the characters again and check everything out. It's really nice. Get back in areas you haven't been into in a long time. For a reason I must do all I can to keep the peace as a shinobi of Doma, as a member of the Eastern Alliance. Mayhap there will be a day when Sown no Sato opens to the world, a day when Yaguri Mistwalker can reunite with her mother and father. Would that Lord Heian be afforded the same opportunity? But Lord Kayan and Lady Mina have long since passed. Two of too many lives lost in the Imperial occupation. Poor Yaguri. I like her little ribbons in her hair. Cute. Can't believe, imagine that he would ever succumb to despair, but make no mistake, Lord Heian knows the pain of his people all too well. I can see it in his eyes. If I may be honest, it troubles me at times. No shiznit. But perhaps I've said too much. Come, we mustn't keep him waiting. So bad for her because she's so serious all the time. I need to do, what was it, at high, it can be normal, player standard, that's fine. Cascading shadows. You know, I wonder what that looks like. Let's take a look. Maximum. We'll do this and we'll turn up the shadows to like more high res. Bam! Give it a little more of a better look there. I don't like to turn up a whole lot because when you're in raids, shit goes sideways for sure. But yeah, Josh, are you still at work, buddy? Just hanging out? I think you are, right? How's it treating you? Welcome back. I trust your journey proved an enlightening one, I guess. So she does in fact hail from Sown no Sato. And you say she's possessed these divine gifts since childhood? Didn't you want to know that people believe her and the more of a flock to her side every day passing day? But the returnees are safe at the Kiikan, its defenses bolstered. But as for the blasphemy, I've spoken with our Confederate allies, among others. Together we'll establish a network to contact across length and breadth of Doma to take up search in the earnest. My mark words, we will find it. Oh. You've arrived at not a moment too soon. The blasphemy is sighted on the coast. For mercy, there is no reported casualties as of yet. Hot damn. Just a man I was hoping to see. No sooner did we cast wide our net than a Confederate messenger was at my door. I'd just seen you, Heian. What the heck? If you would join us, Rasha awaits arrival at Onokoro. I mean, we might as well go, right? Keep at it until lunchtime, which is gonna be soon. I think it was gonna be such a lengthy questorino. Flying back and forth, dudes. Weird to be back in the Ruby scene in this area, especially when you're like done with all the MSQ and caught up with all the latest content. Very bizarre to me. Actually, we should take Take our monster hunter mount, shall we? Oh yeah, he's looking good. I wonder if you give him a name. I don't know what we should call him. Whee! He's good, but I still like the chocobo better, I think. I like his little sack things. What's up, everybody? How's everybody hanging up? Josh, you doing okay? Alan? Happy Ginger? Always good seeing you. I always check out your stuff every once in a while when I can. I always run across you. Well, now the noble Lord of Doma should come in person once again. Mayhap the blasphemies true are a threat. Oh, truly are a threat? This guy. This guy's full of shit for sure. Indeed they are. And I was told you sighted a quarry quite recently. These guys, I mean, they're doing their job, but they're shady. Aye, that we did. Near the islands of Shoal Rock, the beasts appeared to be docile by all accounts, but the appearance can be deceiving. As if you say that the blasphemy has eyes only for their former conscripts. We have not to fear. I trust those we accepted into our care still in the kitchens of Ian Khan, enjoying the finest domain hospitalities, maybe? Alan saying, I want to play Final Fantasy XIV so bad. I always go for the White Mage class. What's your thoughts? White Mage can be intense, but I think you should jump for it. As a Legacy 1.0 player, I've been playing Final Fantasy XIV since 2010, and it's changed a lot. They've added a lot of new content, and there's about 500 hours worth of content you can dive into. So I would go for the White Mage and enjoy your time, because White Mage is one of my favorite out of all the healers, because it's OG. And I also played, I'm a Legacy player for Final Fantasy XI when it first came out. So playing both the MMOs from the very beginning, it's a hell of a ride, it's a hell of a journey, and you should just dive in. And they also have a free, well, they have a, what is it, a trial you could do. So I think you should definitely jump in. I think you'll get addicted, and it's a great time. Great game. Great community too. Anyway, I know not why it came to the Ruby Sea, nor why it remains idle, but if we act quickly. And then also, by the way, if you're new to Final Fantasy XIV, not all cutscenes are just non-voice acted. The main scenario or the main quest line, most of that is fully voiced, has great cutscenes, things are going on, but some of the smaller side quests are going to have like no voice acting. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. It's expensive to put voice acting for every line in this game because there's so much dialogue and so many characters and so much shit going on. So the most important things when you get to the main scenario, it's a hell of a ride. Especially when you get the Shadowbringers, that expansion. I mean, just good luck. That's all I can tell you. Have fun. Anyway, I know not knowing why I came to the Ruby Sea, nor why it remains idle. But if we act quickly, there's a chance we can take into the unawares. But yeah, I'm glad you came in. We don't only just play Final Fantasy XIV, by the way. We play, right now we're working through Final Fantasy VI, which is my all-time favorite. The pixel remaster of that one. We're working through Final Fantasy Tactics, the Evil East Chronicles. We have been playing, we went through all the Final Fantasies 1 through 5 so far. We just finished Chrono Cross, the Radicals Dreamers Edition remaster. A bunch of other things, so yeah. You guys ever want to hang around, just, we got all kinds of different things. So thanks for the follow, and we appreciate you hanging out. Could be a million other people you can hang out with, but here you are with me. Propose we divide our forces and willing to go ashore. We'll take a ship and circle around the islands. The first to find it will be the honor to kill it. Huh. Simple enough plan. We shall go off from the Shoal Rock then. Let's go. But there's so many different like areas and lands and NPCs and things you can do in this game. Crafting is huge. If you want to be a big crafter, making armor and just running the markets, you can do that too. I mean, it is fantastic. There's so many things you can do in this game. I've always loved it. Try not to burn yourself out, you know what I mean? That's the way I kind of look at it. You get to put different armor on your chocobos as well. You get to make different things. Never been good at crafting. That's okay. I'm just saying it's available if you want. There's all kinds of different jobs. They just added four new jobs recently, so I mean, it's, yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's a crazy ride, for sure. Maybe we'll stop in Limsa Laminza, take a look at stuff. Guys are messing up stuff. Right now I'm leveling my bard, so crazy. This is where the blasphemy was last sighted. His fates are kind, so all be over soon. What's your favorite class? I am a paladin main, so I've always been a paladin normally. But he's maxed out right now, so to level my characters, you have to use different jobs, and you can switch jobs on the fly. You don't have to change characters like in World of Warcraft. You just change your job right on the fly, pretty much. Right now I'm working on Bard. And still doing quests. Damn. Much speed, I doubt even my falcons can keep that pace with it. Oh, don't tell me that's a blasphemy flying off into the distance. Yeah. It will be boring me in my life and compel the beast to stay and fight. Perhaps less Monado remains as I thought. No, the monstrosity was Monado? Yeah. You knew her? He's like, she was my old girlfriend. Her family tried to flee the Hingashi during the occupation, but their ship was raided and sunk. When we happened upon the wreckage, she was huddled between her parents on a piece of blossom, desperate to keep warm. They had long since grown cold. Ah, our parents were gone. Took her to Onokoro, where she was nursed back to health, but couldn't imagine what the horror she witnessed. The mere sight of our weapons was enough to make her start screaming. She was clearly unfit for our trade, so we sought a village that might take her in. Sorry, was that village? Several months later, I chanced to meet her on this very beach. She was in company of a young Ari fisherman. I knew at once she had found more than a home there. I saw them there many times after that. She found something comforting about this place, I think. Well, it's cool. It's got like, you know, it's an island, tropical volcano over there. Could probably die at any moment. Maybe it's like Hawaii. I have no idea. According to the reports from Rots that haunt the memories and desires of those who can turn the influence their behavior as blasphemy. Then don't they usually call the blasphemies the tempered? I don't know. Josh might remember this. Perhaps the Monado's memories were compelled to the camp that come here. That would explain why it's timid nature. Monado was never one for violence, and the sight of you, blade drawn, no doubt stirred what little of a woman remains in that monster. If that's the case, an assault on Kikian is unlikely, guarded as it might be our samurai. Oh, but how are we to fight an enemy so quick to flee at the first sight of danger, or first sign of danger? Robbed of her parents, her husband, and now her life, I would rather we didn't have to at all. But I understand full well risk we're taking doing nothing. If we catch the sight of blasphemy again, you will be the first to know. Perhaps the time to put her soul at rest. Poor lady. Turned into a monster because she lost everything. Wild. There's naught to do now but abide of our time. Come, let us return to the Enclave. We're like, we gotta get the hell out of here. Swing into Limsa real quick. Gotta check something. But yeah, Alan, Paladin's my favorite because it's, I mean, it's pretty basic, but I've always loved Paladin. Paladin's my jam. He's always been pretty cool. The wings to protect everybody. Shade down. Get shit rocking, my dudes. Warrior's pretty cool too. That's probably my second favorite tank. You know, he's always been pretty good. Can get all buck wild on people. Dragoons are always good too. Yeah, you can flip. You can switch on the fly. Haven't seen her in a while. What is she doing? She creeping? What is she creeping about? Cracks me up. Jessica makes me laugh. Nice. Other than the white mage, I do like defense, so I think paladin would be my second favorite class. I mean, yeah, they also got the Dark Knight. Dark Knights are pretty cool. They got some pretty cool little deals to them. I mean, they do pretty good damage and defense. For sure. You also got the Gunbreaker, which is like, you know, Wall from Final Fantasy VIII. He does pretty good. I don't know, yeah, I think my white mage is naked. Where's my white mage? He naked? Yeah, he's fucking butt-ass naked. Put some weird pants on him because I don't have him geared up. What is that even? I don't even know what that is. I haven't played white mage for so long. Nice fit. Yeah, look at those pants, man. They're fucking glued to my ass. My white mage is not geared whatsoever. That is some Dom vibes, yeah. That is intense. Put that shit right here. Yeah, put her like right here in the corner. Can we get it? I don't know if we can get it in here though. Oh, there it is. Put a shield up for everybody. Some funny shit. You're who you are. Yeah, I have to. I don't know. I'll get back to white mage eventually. Got 25 minutes left. Oh, we always capture names too. What's his name? The Cootie Long Shot. That's pretty good. So if you guys join our Discord, which is in our bio on TikTok, you have to copy and paste it in to get in. But yeah, we collect names. There's a couple of There's a Josh Pyro packs and a Noob QT. So we collect names. We screenshot them and put them in our Discord for just funny ones like Tiny Tree. That'd be pretty good. I'll come into Limsa Limenza every once in a while and collect names. It also happens for Final Fantasy XI if you play that as well. You collect names from there too. Some of the funny good ones. Smiling Politely. I think we already have him. You're on Primal? That's awesome. Primal's fun. How busy is it over there? I think it's pretty busy, right? From Midgard, Genova. All kinds of different ones. Midgard. Cactuar. It's usually pretty busy, but most of those places. Echo's Lodestar. I don't know about that one. I'm just gonna take a quick look. The funny names, always grab them. Pierre La Chevalier. Lamia's hella busy. Crazy. Oh, Noctis Highwind, he's always here. I don't mind, like, do you ever travel, like, world travel? Go over to, like, the Japanese servers and, like, the Aussie ones? Always pretty wild. What a daughter. They're always pretty damn busy, I think. Right now, we're just working on side stuff. They did just drop the patch for 7.35, so if you guys are into that, they got a new deep dungeon, new trial, and there's the Monster Hunter crossover, which you can get Monster Hunter mount. You can get the gear for it too, as well. So, there's that, I guess. But yeah, they got the full gear for crossover. It's a pretty big crossover for Monster Hunter Wilds and Final Fantasy XIV, plus the trial to do Ardveld. Didn't hit, which I did do that earlier. Raining again. Given what we've learned, it seems likely that blasphemy will return to Shoal Rock, but the knowledge will avail us not. We cannot prevent it from escaping again. Hot diggity dang, they're pissed. She brought her whole crew. Lord Hien, on behalf of the people of Isari, we have come with a request. Yeah, probably to fucking get him out of here. We welcome you with open arms and open hearts. What is it you would ask of me? Those returned to us in the prisoner exchange have been granted shelter at the Khan. Uh-oh. That yet live is an affront to the Kami's grand design. The spirits of our loved ones suffer for it. Balance must be restored. What? I beseech you to render them unto the goddess Azami. He's trying to fucking sacrifice all these people? What's wrong with this lady? Not happening. Absolutely not. It's not our place to pray for the death of others, nor draw steel to sate your bloodlust. When I take a life, be it by command or my own hand, I do so not in service of vengeance, but uphold my duty to Doma and her people. How did it your mercy for Yatsui serve your duty? How were your people made better by the sight of her walking free? I don't think she remembers who she is, right? For her crimes and her cruelty, I cut down the day we took Doma Castle. I sought to kill her. In my rights, she should have died then and there. But the Kami willed otherwise and returned her to us alive and bereft of her memory. Yeah, so she's got amnesia. She can't even remember nothing. No recollection of her deeds. It would have been Tsuyu who faced punishment, not Yotsui. This was my judgment, and for you were denied the justice you deserved. You have a right to resent me. You come before me and ask that I sacrifice men and women whose only crime was to suffer to be condemned to a life of servitude. If you truly believe your cause to be sacrosanct, believe yourselves to be fit to bear the burden and swing the sword, then step forward. He's wanting them to kill the other people. Sophistry and lies. They were meant to die. The spirits demand it. Nope. We're gonna fucking choke you out, lady. Even though you can't be choked out because you got armor around your neck. These words of the dead or the living who yet mourn. Oh shit. I knew he was coming here. Eventually. Knew he would get involved. With a shaved head, nonetheless. Haven't seen him in a long time. Gosetsu. Word of the Asari priestess and her gifts have spread far and wide, and I thought to see the truth of it myself. My coincidence of I crossed paths with a traveler hailing from the same village, who had a mind to return as well, but alas could not, and so he bid me deliver a missive in his stead. Judging by the striking resemblance, I take it you're the young fish here, Akitsu. This is a letter from my father. He was severely wounded in battle, but expects to make a full recovery. The truth is unveiled. He's alive. That would mean she lied. Surely a woman of your talents can divine a plausible explanation for this turn of events. You can't. You lied, you piece of shit. You shall pay for this contumely. My daughter will make certain of that. Y'all been lied to, sorry. Doesn't make them feel better though. They were just looking for hope. And she harnessed that hope. Apologies for abrupt otherwise announced arrival. As you can see, my Lord Hien, I am returned. When you say I have returned? Well, glad I am for it. Thanks for your timely arrival. We had given the lie to Isai's claims of paternal natural powers. To gather your prize of recent events. It did not take me long to learn the state of the affairs here in Doma, and that my assistance may be required. I heard tales of Kisai channeling the dead, including the father of one young fisherman. Imagine my surprise when I saw his spirit in the flesh. who was also on a pilgrimage paying respects to the departed, and we chanced to meet in the Liberation Front Infirmary. Would that we were not brought back together in such circumstances, but I'm glad to see you all hale and hearty. It's funny, because he's been gone for a while. Weird to see him with a shaved head, though. Straight up. It's the kid who wants resolution. What's up, little man? Hanbo, is something the matter? I wish to apologize, Lord Hien. It was wrong of me to say the things that I said. And nothing can be bring back my father. I was so angry. Kid. Please, Tombo, you need not apologize. Yes, my brother was always so brave, but father's death was more than he could bear. Turned him into that monster. He wasn't brave enough. What chance do I have? Wanted to perform the rites of father, but the body was never returned to us. Not that I blame you, that Lord Hien. I understand nothing could be done. Thanks for sharing the live again, Josh. Good to see you, buddy. Akatsu's father survived is nothing short of a miracle, but I fear he is indeed the rare exception. I have offered prayers at more graves than I can count. Be cruel to give others the false hope that their loved ones might return. Yet Kisai continues just to do that, offering comfort with her lies. Hey, thanks for liking the live, Alan. Everybody else that's in here. And on Twitch and YouTube. You guys are awesome too. Tempting but ethereal balm for wounds that yet have yet to heal. Much like the anger some harbor for you. A resentment for your family is restored while their remains are broken. For those that like the poor boy who has hearts lack for hatred, who know only sadness in his... They too may turn, exposing the truth of Kisai's deception hasn't helped the matters. It's crazy that those people are going to turn. I always wondered if that was the tempering still. They call him blasphemy. I don't know what's up with that. If we were to prevent more suffering, we must pursue a lasting solution. I'd be most grateful for your counsel, Gosetsu. There's much I could learn from your pilgrimage. He's been gone a long time, my dudes. If there's aught you require, let's say the word and it shall be done. This is the least I can do for the part I played in Yotsui's tragedy. I failed her in the end. I will not fail you, my lord. He is a big old dude that fucks shit up. Thank you again for your aid, Titus. The day's events have given me much to consider. For our next step is decided, you'll be first to know. Damn. End camera disappears. Might enact the next part of the quest at least, and then we'll call it good, because we gotta go to lunch, dudes. Let me know what you guys are having. Something sounds good. Might be tacos for me, it always is. Regrettably, there has been no sightings of the blasphemy since our first encounter at the Shoal Rock. It's Tansui's surmised it seems to be fear confrontation. Well, for our part, have tried to make good of use of intervening calm. Even now, Lord Hien and Gosetsu discuss how we might prevent our villagers from turning. If you would wait here a moment, we would no doubt wish to hear your thoughts on the matter. I don't have any thoughts. A little redunculous. I am enjoying a mocha frappe with an orange Fanta. I generally eat when I'm at work. I don't blame you there. I mean, I usually get lunch, but it's usually a light lunch. It gets a little buck wild, but yeah, I get that for sure. I don't usually eat breakfast. I'm not a big breakfast person. Thanks for liking the live, Alan, by the way. But yeah, I'll eat lunch, a light lunch and dinner usually. Titus is so glad you can come. As Yaguri no doubt explained, the blasphemy continues to elude us, so we turn to our attention to the other matters we can, so should rest. After long discussions and much deliberation, we believe that we have found a means to allay the growing needs of our people. Man, they got some crazy words they're throwing here. You would, Gosetsu. The idea came to us after considering young Tombo's remarks about his father, whose body was never found and returned to Doma. Others, no doubt, share in the same melancholy, unable to bury and mourn for their loved ones as in their right. But simply, they cannot make peace with their loss. Their anguish is left to linger, may consume them as well. Maybe the monsters ate their bodies, I don't know. Now we might provide the people of Doma with comfort and closure. We will hold a national funeral at the Swallow's Compass. Those who chose to attend will be asked to present personal effects of the deceased they enshrined there. I wonder if they'll never find their bodies. You think they're gone, or I don't know. Spirits reside in all things, but they living or inanimate, though we may die, a part of us lives on the items we cherish the most in life. Therefore, in lieu remains their belongings will be afforded to the place of the royal mausoleum. Spirits also lost to us may find their way home to Dome and at least know peace. I wonder, I don't know what I would consider my most prized possession. Crazy. Holy shnikes. Josh is sharing the live like a champ. Announcement has already been made, and a great many people are now engaged in the difficult task of deciding which keepsake will serve as their offering. This is not a decision to be made lightly, but I suspect that they will have made up their minds by the time we go to collect their chosen tokens. I also hope to learn more about the departed from those willing to speak with me, for the benefit and for theirs. My phone keeps messing up and shares when I try to like it. I'm sorry. No problem. I mean, hey, Sharon, it's Sharon and Karen, my dude. And you did it like a champ. To break free of the sorrow, there must be seek to joy in the memories and their love they share with the departed, and I will help them find it. Might the liberator of Doma be willing to favor the people with his presence as well? I doubt not that they will appreciate the gesture. Good, Yugiri. Leave the people of sorry to you. Gotsetsu, might I ask you to wink wink? Apologies, my lord, but there is a small but most urgent matter I must first... Maybe he's got to have lunch. Like we're going to do. Very well, I shall not pry. Now, Titus, let us go and pay a visit to the good people. Amani. He's doing something, all right. Everybody just kind of walks off. I'm out. All right, duders. Ghost of Rabanastra? Oh. Oh, I was trying to figure it out. Maybe we'll get him anyway. Got their umbrella out. You can get your umbrellas. Funny. I think I still have mine. Remember, right? Yeah? Is it not on this character? Yeah, I was gonna say. There we go. Well, dudes, we got quite a few things done. Should we do Singing in the Rain? I'm singing in the rain. I'm singing in the rain. That's what I'm talking about. Well, it is raining like a champ, so yeah, we had fun. Hopefully everybody's having a great day. I'm gonna grab some lunch, my dudes. Thanks for everything you guys do over on TikTok. Thanks for the likes, comments, follows, all the gifts that you guys give. I appreciate that, Alan. Hopefully you jump into Final Fantasy XIV. It's usually on sale, so whether you get it for PC or whatever system you're on, you can get it for Xbox Series X, you can get it for PlayStation 5, PS4, on Steam, PC, whatever. It's not on Switch yet, though. We're still working on it. Yeah, you can get it for all this stuff. It's usually on sale. But yeah, thanks for all that stuff over there. If you guys want to join the Discord, it is in the bio description, so just copy and paste it, and you'll get right in. Yeah, so you can get it for PlayStation. I have it on PS4. Originally had it on the PS3, upgraded it to the PS4, and then upgraded again to the PS5. So, yeah, check through them. Sony's a little stingy with stuff. They kind of screw you on prices of things, so it might be on sale to them, but check. Sony's not very good with deals. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. Just kind of keep an eye on it. But they usually should give you the first 3 expansions you'd be able to do with the trial, I think. Maybe? You can do like the 100 hours or something like that. If you buy the game, you can do the... I can't remember. There's so much... I've never had to deal with it because I'm a 1.0 player back in the day, so... Every time I do a new account, I always forget. I've had my account for so long. But anyway, Yeah, if you want to join the Discord, come on in, say hi, get in the general chat. I'll make sure to notice. I keep an eye on Discord pretty closely. If you are watching on YouTube, go ahead and give a like, comment, and subscribe wherever you can. Subs are always great. Hit that like button if you enjoyed Final Fantasy XIV, or all the games that we play, or you enjoy just hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Definitely helps out the videos and stuff that we upload. And if you want to join the Discord, it is in the description below. If you're watching over on Twitch, like Minty, Jolsum, and the rest, it does delete after 7 days, so check it out while you can. But appreciate it if you guys go over on Twitch and add me up on Midwest Plays. It's the same across all boards. And if you can't find us on YouTube and you're already not watching, type in Midwest Plays, put a space between each word, click on filter and channel, and you'll find us right away. Other than that, I'm gonna grab some lunch. Guys, take care of yourselves. Thanks for coming along for Final Fantasy XIV. Like I said, we're working on Final Fantasy VI, the Pixel Remaster. Final Fantasy, the Ivalice Chronicles, we're working on that as well. We have everything uploaded on our YouTube channel if you did miss one. And working on Gears of War Reloaded, Expedition 33. We got all kinds of damn games. I know Battlefield 6 just dropped. So everybody's kind of diving into that right now. So everybody's FYP is probably full of Battlefield. So it is what it is. Anyways, Josh, have a good day at work, buddy. Take care of yourselves, and I'll be back later this afternoon at some point. Other than that, peace out, my dudes. Take care of yourselves and dudettes, and we'll see you in the next one.